During the past 1,000 days, we improved our bond rating, an outside measurement that shows we are becoming a more fiscally healthy city. During the past 1,000 days, our city's potential attracted the attention of regional and national media, including Fox's Zip Trip, USA Today, Chronicle, and Yankee Magazine. This proves that Fitchburg is on the map and we are on the move. The next 1,000 days will bring both opportunity and challenge. We are not out of the woods yet, but we will continue to make tough decisions. We will continue to be proactive. We will continue to focus on bricks and mortar, roads and bridges, water pipes and sewer systems. I am proud to see the improvements on South Street. The city paved the road to clean up one of the most utilized entrances into the city, and the effort paid off. 2 homegrown Fitchburg businesses recently built beautiful new buildings along South Street to expand their businesses right here in our city. We now have plans for more improvements, plans that are based in policy, not politics. Over the past 2 years, I formed a school building needs maintenance committee and reestablished the city's capital commission. And both have been visiting schools, poring over plans, and reviewing the numbers so that Fitchburg will have a long-range plan to maintain first-class facilities for our citizens, our seniors, our families, our public safety workers, and our children. My fellow school committee member Sally Cragen today reported earlier at the school committee meeting that right now their meetings seem to have moved away from buildings and are now focusing on classrooms, which means we have addressed a lot of the major issues the city was facing, and we are making progress and we are moving forward. We created a pavement management system to fix our streets efficiently and equitably. And now Fitchburg is on the map and we are on the move. The next 1,000 days will bring innovation, and nowhere is this innovation more in action than in the private sector. This past year, Fitchburg company Wong, a leading designer and manufacturer of imaging spectrometers located on River Street, won the Massachusetts Alliance for International Business Global Award. This award recognizes a Massachusetts company that is growing their business in the international marketplace and who has overcome the challenges of the current financial climate. Headwall was also a finalist for the International Prism Award that honors companies around the world that demonstrate the highest degree of innovation in the field of photonics. Headwall was recognized for the development of HyperSpec, a product that has applications in energy production, communications, climate change analysis, security, and life sciences. Recently, during the fall of 2009, Headwall secured a contract with NEC of Japan to supply instrumentation to Japanese satellites. So for hundreds of years, Fitchburg products have been found all over the world, and I am more thrilled to report that Fitchburg products are now found in space. Fitchburg industry is on the map, and it is on the move. Other Fitchburg companies, Omnova, Advanced Robotics, Magnetics, Select Engineering, Image Diagnostics, Birchpoint Paper, TurboCare, DRS Power Technology, Micron Products, Newark America, Proper Technical Paper. These are just some of the Fitchburg companies proving to the world that manufacturing is still alive and well in Massachusetts, and especially in Fitchburg. Simon's International, Fitchburg-based company, is celebrating their 178th year in Fitchburg. They have succeeded by being on the cutting edge of innovation and by maintaining high-quality products that are in demand worldwide. It is fitting that a company specializing in saws and steels is on the cutting edge, but few companies can claim to have been in operation as long as Simon's. They are now a partner in creating the city's newest industrial park off of Airport Road. This 55-acre site was formerly the city's sandpit, and the Fitchburg Redevelopment Authority, along with the state grant, will be bringing road and utility infrastructure into the site and begin marketing the property to private businesses, bringing jobs and new tax revenue into the city. Fitchburg's net benefit will be hundreds of thousands of dollars in new tax revenue and over 1,000 direct and indirect jobs just from this new industrial park. When it comes to getting ourselves ready for new industry, Fitchburg is on the map and on the move. Innovation is also happening in our schools. Fitchburg continues to provide comprehensive education for our students in academics, arts, and athletics. Our goal is to constantly challenge ourselves and our students to achieve excellence. For example, as part of a initiative, community service project, 25 STEM students, and STEM stands for Savings Through Energy Management, at the high school have just completed a multi-week program that started in November. They worked on weekends and after school to become certified energy auditors. These students are helping to save city buildings money. They also can now be hired by you, by companies, by households to save money through energy efficiency. These students are ready to be part of the innovation economy that is occurring right here in Fitchburg. This and other initiatives are receiving lots of attention. Recently, the school district received glowing reviews from the Coordinated Program Review, which occurs every 5 years, and the New England Association for Accreditation, something that occurs every 10 years. Our staff is being recognized for their innovative work. A national publisher, Parsons Publishing, will be publishing an English language curriculum written by our staff that is designed to teach math and English as a second language to students. This work will be used as a textbook for other schools across the country. Fitchburg is one of the first school districts outside of Boston to create expanded learning time opportunities. We have also expanded after-school programs in every single one of our elementary and middle schools, and we'll be expanding this program to the high school next year. We expand programs that work. A partnership for Bay State Reading Initiative, funded by a multi-year grant, has shown proven results at Rhineville and Crocker Elementary. So we'll be expanding this program to South Street and McKay next year. Our dropout rate has declined. Kids are staying in school because we offer them what they need to succeed. Fitchburg schools are getting people's attention, they are on the map, and they are on the move. Innovation is occurring across city departments as well. Last year, when I formed the centralized IT department, we decided that its mission would be to bring data and communication to both its internal users and public customers in a way that is responsive, accurate, and cost-effective. The last year has brought many technological changes to the city, including but not limited to the following. We have just launched a new user-friendly webpage, so take a look at www.fitchburgma.gov next time you're online. And I'll say this just so you can show the difference, but our last one was www.ci.fitchburg.ma.us. So we're changing our online presence and we're changing the emails accordingly. So fitchburgma.gov is going to be the new website, and I want to thank the local company Figure 7 for helping us with that project. With the help of the IT department, we negotiated a long-term cable contract with Verizon Fios. So some of you in this room are benefiting from this recent contract that we signed from them. We are actually one of the few communities in Massachusetts with this service. And this offers our citizens more choice and more access with their television and internet needs. We are putting the finishing touches on a citywide permit tracking application that will streamline our efforts to bring both businesses and citizens a better and more timely experience when dealing with the city. So look for an online permitting option in the coming months. Again, we want to make the city work for you 24 hours a day. You also might notice a few things have changed around City Hall. The building division, the legal department, and veteran services have all found new homes recently. And IT has played a vital part in our efforts to make local government run more efficiently. IT allows the city to improve customer service. And I look forward to and expect many great things in the coming years from this department. Fitchburg is online, and we are on the move. Innovation is occurring in our public safety department. It gives me great pleasure to tell our citizens that the Fitchburg Police Department, the Elm Street Church, and a number of city agencies are working very closely with District Attorney Joe Early's office. This type of initiative is called Lead and Lead. The goal of the Lead initiative is to address crime in the downtown and college neighborhoods. The initiative also looks for seed opportunities that promote economic and community development efforts. We are actively applying for grants to implement these innovative programs like this throughout the city. Also, volunteerism continues to be strong with our Citizens on Patrol program. The Fitchburg Police Department's formal internship program in its second full year also continues with partners at Fitchburg State College. And you'll see a number of those students manning the kiosk that is in the downtown area, making their presence much more visible and the downtown more safe. These valuable future criminal justice professionals bring a new spirit to the department and share the experience of our veterans officers in a real-world environment. And as a side note, funding through a grant allocation has made it possible for 2 new cruisers to be purchased, and we will see those in the next few weeks. The fire department is also using creative partnerships to deliver first-class service to the city. I am pleased to report that the city is now in the process of hiring 8 new firefighters. To put this in perspective, we have only hired 7 total new employees to the Fitchburg Fire Department in the last 12 years. This boost to our department is thanks to the efforts of the governor, Chief Roy, and his team for obtaining $511,000 to fund these positions over the next 2 fiscal years. The fire department officers have also been very successful in applying for and receiving various grants to support public safety throughout the city. We were recently awarded a $600,000 federal assistance to firefighters grant to upgrade vehicle and portable communications for firefighters, as well as the dispatch and emergency operations center. So all of you know how frustrating it is when you lose a call on your cell phone. So imagine how frustrating it is for public safety personnel to lose their calls. This grant will allow them to talk to each other from anywhere in the city, keeping them and you safe. Another grant from the fire department helps school children to reduce injuries and fires by helping them understand what to do during emergencies. In both our police and fire departments, you can see how aggressive we are in bringing more money back to the city, money that keeps you safe and keeps Fitchburg on the map and on the move. There are innovative partnerships between city departments as well. Led by the new legal department, the city is undertaking a series of initiatives important to the health and welfare of the residents. The city solicitor will review and update the sections of the city code which have become antiquated. At the same time, we have created a task force made up of individuals from different departments who can work in a coordinated fashion to address these issues as a team, thereby achieving the greatest results. Increased code enforcement will bring in revenue, and our neighborhoods will look better, our streets will be safer, our quality of life will improve. It has been a goal of my administration to comprehensively address issues such as vacant buildings, abandoned vehicles, graffiti, illegal dumping, and other nuisances that have long been a concern. We are putting violators on notice. They are on our map, and Fitchburg is on the move to stop these nuisances. The city has also taken the lead on renewable energy and energy conservation. And I want to touch upon 10 initiatives currently underway. Yes, 10. We have to pick and choose. Energy audits. Last year, the city partnered with the Department of Energy Resources to conduct energy audits on public buildings. Just the installation of efficient lighting at City Hall saved the city $45,000 that we were able to transfer to the library and the senior center to maintain services there. Over the next few weeks, we will be completing an energy efficiency project at the senior center to insulate the roof at O'Neill Hall. This will save the senior center money that could be better spent on services. Streetlights. We need streetlights. We can't afford to spend an extra $380,000 per year on our existing and inefficient high-pressure sodium streetlights. By extra, I mean money that we did not have to spend to deliver the same amount of services. Our lights cost us over $500,000 per year. It should cost us $140,000 a year. We will be seeking to use grant funds to convert lights to LED lights, which will bring our cost down from over $500,000 to $140,000. Therefore, we can turn on and keep on 100% of our lights, which will be LED lights, and use the $380,000 for other things the city is looking for. Number 3, wind. We are one of the few communities in the state that have adopted a wind energy ordinance, which means that wind projects are more likely to come here, and so will their jobs. DRS, Power Technology, Fitchburg Company, has announced their plans to manufacture wind turbines in Fitchburg. We hope to work with them in the near future to install their wind turbines on our own watershed land. Number 4, hydropower. We plan to utilize our gravity flow water system to generate electricity for the city. We have a grant application pending to hire a hydropower expert, and we hope to make that a reality in the coming year. Number 5, solar. We are working with an energy developer to install solar electric cells on 41 acres at the Fitchburg Airport to generate renewable electricity. And this will mean more money for our budget. Transportation. We plan to repair the traffic signal equipment at the Upper Commons so people don't have to waste so much time and feel waiting for these lights to change. This grant funding project will also save commuters money by reducing vehicle idling, exhaust, and travel time. Number 7, biofuel. Just down the street from City Hall, the city has welcomed Wachusett and Biomass, who are transforming waste vegetable oil, especially from restaurants in the area and towards Boston, into a biofuel, a renewable resource that replaces diesel fuel for heating and transportation. The owner of the company actually uses this in his own vehicle and in his own home. We hope to welcome more biofuel companies and their jobs into our city. Number 8, economic development. We are becoming a Massachusetts green community. In order to accomplish this, we will need to make changes to our zoning to allow renewable energy companies to come in more quickly and easily into our city. Further, we will be taking steps to reduce our own city's energy use by 20% within 5 years. Number 9, vehicles. We have a goal to purchase only fuel-efficient vehicles for municipal use and adopt a building code to minimize the energy use of some residential and all new commercial and industrial real estate construction. This will be challenging, but I believe this is something that we can accomplish. And lastly, choice. The city is advocating for the passage of Bills H3087 and S1527, the establishment of municipal lighting authorities or munis. This bill has been under discussion for several years, and it is important to any community, including Fitchburg, who wants to have a choice regarding their utility company. Right now, under current law, it is nearly impossible for a city or town to establish its own utility company. It doesn't mean that a city or town has to establish a municipal company or that it even makes economic sense to do so. But right now, we do not have the right, and we want that right. Senator Flanagan, Representative Di Natale, they are some sponsors of this bill, and I want to applaud them for their efforts at this time. When it comes to energy innovation, Fitchburg is definitely on the map and on the move. So as I conclude the State of the City address here tonight, there are many men and women serving our country overseas, including to help aid the earthquake victims and rebuild Haiti. Our current and former state representatives are veterans, as are members of the City Council. My Chief of Staff served in Iraq. My former Chief of Staff and current Veterans Coordinator served in Vietnam. So I'd like to announce that Fitchburg is dedicating 2010 as the year of the woman veteran. And we will make our Veterans Service Office a primary resource to welcome home our servicemen and women. Our Veterans Office will be more proactive in reaching out to women veterans in particular, work to support veterans who have a family and are actively serving the country, and to identify women veterans who are great role models. We want to find them and we want to share their stories. For those who want to participate in this effort, please contact Ken Jones at this number, 978-345-9566.